Welcome back to News Watch 12 this morning. Turning it over to Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Josh Colbreth for a look at our forecast. Josh, what are we seeing when it comes to rain amounts today? Are we going to be seeing a lot of wet weather today?
Yeah, this is going to be very similar to the storm systems that we were tracking last week. The distribution of the rainfall is going to be similar, and the amount that we see could be very similar as well. So it's because of all these storm systems spinning off in the Pacific right now, bringing us some rainfall for this morning. Pretty light in nature in Curry County, Josephine County, Jackson County, central and western Siskiyou County. Some of this is snow this morning, mainly in elevations above 4,500 feet. And we'll put this in motion for the rest of today with Stormcast. We stopped this right around lunchtime. We stopped this around dinner time. Pretty widespread stuff at this point. The same thing for midnight, albeit maybe we're a little bit drier, but similar coverage into Wednesday morning. But watch what happens for Wednesday afternoon into the evening. Starting to trend a lot drier, and then overall we're going to be much drier into Thursday, but then we have more storm systems on the way after that. Here are some of the rainfall projections we're expecting from this morning through Wednesday night. And like I was just talking to Cameron about, the distribution and the rainfall amounts that we'll see with this storm system are going to be pretty similar compared to some of the storm systems of last week. So the coast, the Mount Shasta City area, the mountains, the Illinois Valley, all going to receive the most rainfall from the storm system, at least through Wednesday night. There's going to be much more of a wintry aspect to the storm system as opposed to the storm systems from last week, just given that these snow levels are going to be much lower. So for today, bouncing around between 4,500 feet to 5,500 feet, but then down to around 4,000 feet for tomorrow. So here's some of the snowfall projections we're expecting through Wednesday night. And remember, this is subject to change, but you can see it's going to be up along the Cascades, 4 to 8 inches that we're expecting for Diamond Lake, Crater Lake, and Lake of the Woods. And then maybe 4 to 6 inches on some of those passes down in Siskiyou County, but maybe just a couple inches on Oregon 140 to the east of the Cascades. And then to add insult to injury, today's also going to be pretty blustery, as we'll have winds gusting out of the south and southeast, upwards of 50 miles per hour for the Shasta Valley, upwards of 40 miles per hour for the Rogue Valley, and then definitely some calmer winds to the east of the Cascades and up in the Cascades proper. So for today, we'll have pretty seasonal temperatures, widespread wet and windy weather, and then for tonight, the winds are going to back off finally, but they'll still be a little breezy, gusting out of the south and southeast, still upwards of 20 miles per hour. And of course, we'll continue to have some pretty widespread wet and wintry weather at that point. Snow levels even lower for Wednesday, a little bit drier for Thursday, but then another storm system for Friday and Saturday. Already going with high impacts for that one, as snow levels are going to be even lower, down to around 2,500 feet. This one's looking like a much wetter storm system, so travel impacts are looking much likelier. There are some of the snowfall projections, very early snowfall projections for Friday and Saturday, and those are certainly subject to change. Here's the 7-day forecast for the coast. Rain and thunderstorms likely for today and tomorrow, a little bit drier for Thursday, but then here comes more active weather into Friday and Saturday. For Siskiyou County, we'll have the chance for some snow getting into the mix as low as 3,500 feet. For the most part, snow levels are going to be around 4,000 feet overnight, but Mount Shasta City could see a localized mix of snow. Then for the basin, lots of chances of snow over the next 7 days, especially starting on Friday. And then for the Cascades, it's going to be the same thing. Of course, we're very concerned about Friday and Saturday in regards to travel. And then for the Rogue Valley, we're watching Sunday and Monday morning very closely.